Hi, welcome to National Life Coaching Month. My name is Sharon Rose. I'm here with my beautiful client, Jenny. And we are here on the last Tuesday of National Life Coaching Month. This is our fourth week we've been doing this. We've been hosting every day at 12 noon, supporting different coaches and different clients and all the different ways that coaching can enhance someone's life. And so for the arc I've been working with has been designing your life. And so over the past 3 weeks, we've been building up to really taking massive action in your life towards your dreams. And so the first week we dove into values and how your values act as a foundation for you to create the life that you want to live and to make choices based on those values. The second week we dove into SMART goals and how you can create goals based around your values and the life that it is you want to create, and then create a solid action plan for moving yourself closer to that goal. And then last week we dove into a really beautiful session around breaking through your fears and your blocks and really recognizing that our perception of something usually is what the fear and resistance is, but if we can simply shift our perception and change the way we look at something, it's a lot easier for us to move past the fear. And so today I'm so excited because we have Miss Jenny here, and today we're really going to be focusing on moving forward, taking that super massive action to create the life that you want to be living. So Miss Jenny, how are you today?
Good. I'm excited.
Beautiful. I'm excited. Thank you for being willing and showing up to go live on Facebook with all of us.
Heck yeah.
Yay. Okay, so I've known you for a little bit. I know what you're doing in your life and in your business, but why don't you share with us a little bit about where in your life it is that you want to be creating change and taking this action?
Sure. So I don't know if I should look at you or look at them. Hi guys.
Whoever you want.
I'll do both. So I am creating change right now within my vocation, I guess you could say. So I made the choice to release my corporate job, and it's, I gave them my notice and they said, okay, thank you, and said bye, but I am getting paid, so I have a few weeks, and in January I really started launching action to move forward in my business and move forward in my life and what I want to do and what I want to bring to this world. And so if I hadn't have made that change, that decision, I wouldn't have had all of this space and time to launch forward into my business. And so I have a holistic business, life coaching, yoga, there's Reiki, there's lots of different modalities. But right now I'm in this space of creation of what do I want my business to look like? I am willing and ready to receive clients. Anyone out there watching?
Yes, claim it.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. And then I'm also, one of my intentions for 2019 is self-care. And part of that is I have a goal to lose 100 pounds in 2019. I have 98 more to go. So that's kind of what's going on with me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing you've done already a lot. So you left your corporate job when?
Yesterday.
Oh, wow. So very recent.
Yesterday.
And do you have a job lined up or some kind of...
I have a few leads, and I have some opportunities as far as part-time at a friend's coffee bar. So I have a few leads that I'm following, but it would be amazing if I didn't even have to do that and I could just work for myself and,
So what was that like for you to take, what did it feel like for you in your body, in your spirit to take? That's a massive leap to leave your corporate career and a steady paycheck and all of those types of things for this kind of unknown space.
I've really upped my faith game, I guess you could say.
Faith game.
Yeah, I just have this knowing that this is the direction that I'm supposed to go in, and that I'm going to be taken care of. I've been alive for a lot of years, and I've always been taken care of. So why would that stop now?
Beautiful.
Yeah. So and for me, my, you talked about values and all of that. after going through this program at Sweeha, which is an amazing school that you guys should all sign up for, just saying, Sweeha commercial. After going through my program, like, I realized that what I was doing every day was not fulfilling my calling. It was not filling my soul. It was, you know, you can serve anywhere, and with a willing heart, you know, you can work anywhere. But for me, it was not aligned with my values and with the healing that had taken place in my life, and it shifted so much. And it was like, okay, you know, the American dream, like white picket fence and 2.5 kids and whatever. Like, no, it's my American dream. It can look like what I want it to look like. So,
what is your American dream?
yeah, I'm still trying to figure that part out.
Well, let's dive into that.
Yeah.
What does that look like for you?
I'm definitely, you know, serving others and helping others find their purpose in life, their passion, or their path. And like, one of my biggest things is there's always a silver lining. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, there's always a silver lining. Like, Casey calls it a blessing. It's like a blessing plus a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
It's always there. It's just shifting your mindset and really being mindful of, you know, what am I supposed to learn here? What can I make from this? You know, that kind of stuff. So
Beautiful.
I want to work for myself, and I want to travel. Yeah, and I would love to, you know, Casey had I'm willing and ready to accept paper rectangles recently.
Yeah.
And, you know, abundance is something that I've also been trying to attract. Like, I've been wearing Tiger's Eye like every day. And abundance isn't just money. It's happiness. It's health, vitality, you know. And when you have abundance, you can serve from an overflow.
So would you be willing to drop into your knowing for me?
For me, I have to close my eyes for that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Just take a few deep breaths. Because I'm hearing you say so many beautiful things. Your American dream is working for yourself, traveling, helping others find their purpose, passion, and path, and being of service. And that for you, this leads to living in abundance, and you're already transforming yourself into that mindset. So what does it look like for you to already be in that abundance?
One of my girlfriends calls the home a peaceful palace. So a peaceful palace is what came to mind. No worries about like bills or, you know, how's this going to get taken care of. A powerful circle of friends and family. Which I already have, amazing support system, and I'm grateful for that. Owning my own business, like, and serving others with my partner, Frank. He's very much into serving others as well. Traveling and teaching, and hosting workshops. Visiting India. There's a little girl that I've sponsored for a few years there. I don't have children yet, and so she's kind of like my daughter. Not getting anything else.
Okay.
For now.
For now. So for you, living in abundance is your peaceful palace. having enough money to cover the bills in and out without having to even really think about it. Powerful circle of friends and family, which you already have, it sounds like. Owning your own business, which you told me earlier you officially do at this point.
I filed for my LLC and my EIN the first week of this year.
Yay!
Yeah.
So exciting. Congratulations.
Thank
That's huge.
Thanks.
So owning your business and facilitating with your partner, traveling and teaching workshops, and going to India to see your daughter. Oh, your little sponsored daughter. Beautiful. So when you hear those, which one of those would you say you spend the least amount of time giving energy to?
Could you clarify, like, giving energy to, like, time, or?
What is that? What does the energy mean to you?
Can I also add growing my client base to that?
Of course.
Which one of them has the least energy?
Which one do you find yourself focusing on? Or maybe not even the least, which one do you just find yourself most drawn to?
I think probably the one I just added, either owning my business, and collaborating with my partner on that, or just growing my business and my client base,
Okay.
and like putting myself out there.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Putting yourself out there. What does that mean?
It means seeking ways that I can step into my truth and step forward in the seat of the coach or the teacher or the Reiki practitioner or whatever that is. So offering my services in new and creative ways, and also just offering them, finding ways to do that and places to do that.
What is the message of your business?
A mind, body, soul approach to wellness through Reiki, guided meditation, and yoga.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to drop in.
Okay.
And I really want you to feel into that question. What is your message?
That I think what I mentioned earlier about helping others find their purpose, passion, and something else. But basically that you can be anything that you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. And that you are the creator of your own life.
Why is it important for you to support people in this way?
Because I experienced such a profound shift in my life and healing that I'm not apologizing for crying. I normally do. I had a severe injury 4.5 years ago, and I believe that God literally had to put me flat on my back for me to listen. And so through that journey, I found yoga teacher training. I'm prepared. I found yoga teacher training. I found this awesome school multiple ways. It kept coming up for me. And so in that holistic healing journey, which I'm still going through, we're all still going through stuff. Life is never, fancy dandy and perfect. There's always shift, there's always growth. And so through my journey of finding myself, I realized that was my purpose, that, because I can see the silver lining, because there's always something to learn, you know. Other people get stuck, and I want to help them get unstuck.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So how do you want to share that message with the world?
In a powerful way.
What does that mean?
That means, you know, being brave and putting myself out there and asking questions. And, you know, I was sharing with you earlier, I took myself to breakfast yesterday after I had released my job, and I looked around the patio and I was like, this is an awesome patio. And so I just asked my server, like, hey, have you guys ever thought about having yoga on this patio? And I had my business card with me in my wallet, and I was actually there, like, doing a brain dump and just writing down all the ideas that were in my head. Like, how can I get clients? How can I get classes? How can I have these opportunities to do the things that I want to do? And so I'm just writing all these things and having breakfast by myself. And I looked around at the patio and I said, hey, this is an opportunity. So I asked, and what was the worst thing they could say? No. Okay, thank you, you know. And the event coordinator happened to be there, and she came out and sat with me, and she said, we've been wanting to have yoga here. So if I hadn't been brave enough to ask, then I would have missed out on that opportunity.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So bravery, courage.
Yeah.
What else?
Willingness, obviously, and I would say, like, flexibility. Says the yoga teacher. Flexibility in that sometimes, you know, it's like that quote, it's about the journey, not the destination. So, like, I might know that I want this over here, and I might think that I know what it's going to look like, but flexibility in knowing that the path is going to wind, and, you know, it might not look like, the journey will be different in order to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it might be different than what I picture in my mind, you know?
Absolutely beautiful. You have so much clarity and so much, honestly, willingness to do this work that it's a really beautiful thing to see, and you're so open to receive, which is beautiful. So when you hear that you are brave and courageous and willing and flexible, and yet you have this really powerful message, not just about the modalities are how you help people.
Yeah.
But your truth is in your message, which you just shared with us, which was so beautiful. So what is a really big way that you can share your message with the world?
Something that I've been resisting.
Which sounds like you already know.
Well, this is part of it, like going live and being transparent, and you know, having weekly Facebook Live or a weekly video that I post, you know, start educating and building content on my YouTube channel and Patreon, and that's something that I've had resistance to, and I think part of that is, you know, because I want to lose the 98 pounds, and I don't look like a yoga teacher, and all of these, like, those are my inner not so good thoughts that have been creating the resistance for me to do that. So, but I'm doing it right now.
Yay! Yes, you are. You are doing it right now.
Yeah. And I'm not a shy person. Like, I was in theater, like, I'm not a shy person. So, and we've talked about videos, you know, so I think that's a huge way that I can put myself out there and start to empower other people on their journey.
Beautiful. So live videos, page on YouTube. And then there's these thoughts of resistance because of your weight and the goal you have to lose the weight. So you said the thoughts are, I don't look like a yoga teacher.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, like taking professional photos for my website. I'm like, well, I don't want to take those yet until I get to my goal. Well, isn't there always a goal? You know? So.
Yeah, that's a thought.
Mhm.
There's always a goal.
Yeah.
What do you need to release around those thoughts that's going to support you and allow you to move forward?
Fear is coming up for whatever reason.
What's the fear?
I'm not really sure, but when I close my eyes and get out of my head, like fear of judgment, I guess, which, yeah, that's coming up. Which is interesting because I don't really care what other people think about me. But deep down within, we all want to, feel seen and loved and heard and all that. So I think that might be where some of that's coming from.
Whose judgment are you fearful of?
Other people. And there's also a little bit of not fear of failure, but like fear of success, because I have had other people tell me like that they see me, like I've had some of my teachers tell me, oh, I can just see myself scrolling on Facebook one day and there you are, like on a video, and I believe that could be true, but if I don't put myself out there, how will I ever know?
So I'm going to invite you to put fear and judgment in each of your hands.
Okay.
And just feel into those. Tell us what's happening.
So this one's fear and this one's judgment, and I'm just like thinking about the word and then feeling like what emotions come up, like as I weigh them, so to speak.
What emotions come up?
I think that the fear is heavier, is more pertinent. Emotions, I don't necessarily feel an emotion, it's just like a felt sense, like I feel it in my heart and my like gut, like my solar plexus.
And what about success? What about that other one that's in your right hand?
I thought that was judgment. Fear and judgment.
Oh, experience and success.
Oh, okay.
But it can be whichever you want.
Okay.
Is it fear and judgment that you put in
That's
there?
that's what you said.
Okay.
So pick which fear and success, pick which one is talking to me more.
So what was in your left hand?
Fear.
Okay. Fear of what?
Failure. Like a lot of what ifs, fear of judgment, fear of maybe fear of failure a little bit.
Fear of failure, fear of judgment. And what's in your right hand?
Well, success is there now.
How does that feel?
Feels good.
What else?
It feels true.
Which one of these do you want to release and which one do you want to hold on to? Ah, that was easy. Okay, so we just tossed out fear
I'll take
of...
this one.
I love that you just did that because I saw it happening before you did it. And yes, and I was going to invite you to just take it right into your heart. And
I'm
so
very heart-centered. So.
holding that success in your hands, What does that look like in the next 30 days for you?
It feels like, and it looks like GSD's coming up, getting stuff done, like just doing it. Like, just freaking do it.
Just do it. Nike has the best
Yeah.
one. Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Just do it. Okay. So, in the next 30 days, to hold and nurture that success that you just brought into your heart, what do you just need to GSD? What's the S?
Stuff.
No, I know, but what's the actual stuff?
So I've created like a social media day of the week marketing thing. I have like I said, just brain dump of lists and ideas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So one of those is I'm having a yoga nidra workshop, and I'm also going to start coffee and coaching. I've already talked to the venue that I want to have it at, so I just need to pick a day and just do it.
Just do it.
So
What's something that's going to stretch you and put you outside of your comfort zone and force
videos.
Videos. What are you willing to do around the concept of videos?
I can do an intro video to start with.
Okay.
To just kind of let people know what it is I offer and what I'm doing. And it's a great way to launch a YouTube page and, start posting videos on my business page.
Is that stretching you?
Yeah, and also, I think if I decide a day of the week to post a video or to have a live or something like that, that will super stretch me, and have topics and things like that, and just start offering that. That will definitely be a stretch.
Is that something you're willing to do?
Yeah.
So what day of the week?
I don't know. I just need to pick one.
Pretend you knew.
Pretend I knew.
Pretend you knew.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You just said it. I just need to pick one.
How about Monday?
Monday.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're going to do an intro video, and then Monday is going to be your day to post content.
Yeah, like a video.
A video.
Yeah.
A live video? Are you going to go live on Facebook?
I can go live, and I also, if ever I'm seeing a client or out of town or whatever, I'm also going to be building a repository of videos so that if that happens, that I still can post a video, even if it's not a live.
Beautiful. So next Monday is the first Monday of February.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a beautiful time to start.
Yeah.
So when are you willing to start?
Monday.
Are you willing to start this Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Does that feel good for you?
It's scary, but it feels good.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what are you going to share in that first video?
So Mondays are my mindful Mondays. So probably I'll do a mindful moment, and since it's February, let's talk about self-love and self-care.
I love it, which is something you said at the beginning, that is something you want more of, so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So self-love, self-care, and what time do you think you're going to do it out?
So most people are at work from 8 to 5-ish, and in the car before and after that. And I have a commitment at 7, so maybe if I do in the afternoon, people can either catch it after work or About 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm like, 4 o'clock is a good time.
Okay, perfect. So 4 o'clock this Monday, we can all catch you on your Facebook page,
Yeah.
going live for a mindful moment around self-love and self-care. And what's your Facebook page?
Pineapple Shores Wellness.
Tell them.
Pineapple Shores Wellness.
And tell them what you're doing on Monday.
I am going to be posting a live video on my page, all about self-love and self-care. So join me for a mindful moment at 4 p.m.
Yes. How does it feel to say that out loud?
It feels like I have to do it now. It feels good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think accountability is something that's really powerful. And having that, like speaking it into existence is really powerful, and having all of this accountability is awesome too. So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you.
and for
Thanks for
showing up,
having me.
absolutely being so willing. And thank all of you for showing up and being here with us. Join us tomorrow at noon for the last live coaching. You're going to see myself along with all of the other coaches, Becca, Casey, James, and we're all going to be, and Will, and everyone else, and we're going to be having a little conversation about this month, this experience. And so join us tomorrow, and we'll see you at noon. Have a great day.